walking down here, I said I could hear a woman talking. And next minute, I gets near to end of the path. This man and woman come walking past. They stopped, like, shit scared, like, looking at me. And, like, I'm looking at them. Because it made me jump as well. Yeah. When they just come out of nowhere. And I said, I could hear a woman. And I think it was... is that where he's from then? Ashover. So, yeah, find out if he had a son-in-law.
He had 6 daughters.
Did he have 6 daughters?
Yeah, so he was born in Ashover, married his first wife, Sarah Hodgson.
Yeah, he had another wife called Sarah, didn't he?
Yeah,
he had 2 wives.
A second wife called Sarah Ann Haig.
Yeah, that's it.
They had 2 sons.
So, yeah, he had 2 wives, George. So both of them were called Sarah.
Yeah, so...
Why did you pick 2?
It's a popular name, isn't it?
Well, it's like Jackie. Oh. Yeah, Heard of Pitt. Where did that come from?
He went on to become the mayor of Sheffield.
Is this you, George? Are you? It's because we're talking about your wives, both called Sarah.
Oh, listen to this. So in 1876, he became the mayor of Sheffield. And whilst he was the mayor, he had the US President Ulysses S. Grant as a house guest.
Did he?
Yeah.
American president?
Yeah. Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He come over to Sheffield? Or was it Ashover, or was it Sheffield he went to?
Right. Right, so that's his grave there. So
Yeah.
I know you've been up there.
I just found it again.
So it's the square one.
Yeah.
Where that is. So his great uncle of noted conservationists was great uncle Ethel Hayworth.
Oh, okay.
It says great uncle. Oh, you are the great uncle.
Are you the great uncle, George?
Of Ethel Haythorne White. She was born in 1894.
Are you the uncle of Ethel? Ethel White.
Haythorne White.
Haythorne White. Is that your niece? Yes. Okay. Thank you, George. I didn't know you come from Ashover. I wasn't sure. I thought you come from Sheffield. But we went to your village a couple of days ago and we found where your daughters are buried. What's that?
Yeah, I heard that too.
Did you hear that? It's like somebody were walking.
Not maybe this, is it?
No, it come from down here, down this on path. Like somebody were walking up path, weren't it?
Yeah.
So, George, we went to your village and we found where your daughters are, with all the family. And we believe that during the war, it was the First World War, weren't it? So it weren't his time. He wouldn't have known. It was one of his grandchildren that probably he wouldn't know about that. Was it his grandchildren or was it his son?
His son that died in the war.
Well, we don't know nobody knows if he died. He never got found.
Well, yeah.
Nobody ever found him. He may have been a deserter and went to live somewhere else. Because nobody ever found the body of him. So probably a lot of soldiers in them days. Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you know anything about that, George? If this is George, if you can understand us, can you light that machine up again? Are we talking about maybe your son? That it was First World War, weren't it?
Yeah.
So it can't have been, what do you call it?
He had 2 sons with his second marriage.
Yeah, but he died in 1870 something, didn't he, George Bassett? I can't remember now. And we just looked at his bloody grave.
1886.
Yeah, so his sons would have been too old for the army.
That might mean...
Yeah, but I think it must have been his grandson.
Yeah, but that might just mean when he had the actual confectioners.
No.
Because this is talking about when he was doing the...
So that must be his, I think it was his grandson that disappeared. With the looks of his, or his, I don't know. But I don't know, he's got to be, hasn't it? So if this is George, can you touch that machine again, please? So we can say hello to you. My name's Martin. We've also got Diane here. And we've also got Simon here as well with us.
No, Simon.
Yeah, Simon's always in here walking around.
Day and night.
Yeah, day and night, morning and night, night and morning. So come and say hello to us. Come and throw something at us to let us know that you're here. Is that a flagpole there? Like a marker flag there or something?
Yeah.
Is it?
A few with them in here.
What it? Must have been put down for something like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. If that's you again, George, can you light that up again? Or if that's somebody who was trying to communicate with us, maybe it might not be George. But when we mentioned a couple of names, you lit that machine up. What was Ethel?
Yeah.
Oh, gone again. Ethel, yeah.
Your niece
Was
a conservationist.
Yes. Did you like Ethel? Was she probably your favourite niece? Was you fond of Ethel? Is that why you liked it? Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm impressed with these ramparts, brand new.
So, was Ethel? Was you fond of Ethel? She was your favourite niece, and she probably used to come and visit you when she could. Maybe you had fond memories of you and Ethel visiting each other. Did she live in Ashover? I didn't realise that you come from Ashover in Derbyshire. I thought you was originally from Sheffield. So it's good to know. We learn something every time we go out to different locations. We're always learning something. And we found out that you're not actually from the Sheffield area.
I've just got a little bit of information of you, George, if that's you there. It said that when you founded your company with William Lodge of Bassett Lodge, that was the name of your first company, and then changed it to George Bassett & Co Limited when you based yourself in Sheffield. So that's a little bit of information that we've got about you.
So he started the company up with somebody called Bassetton?
No, he's called George Bassett.
Yeah.
So the person who co-founded was William Lodge.
Right.
So it was Bassett and Lodge.
Oh, so that was the original name of the confectionery, Bassett and Lodge.
Yeah. And it says in 1899, Charlie Thompson, a Bassett sales representative, this is one I'll tell you about, he dropped a tray of sample sweets.
Yep.
And he was showing a client in Leicester, and he mixed them all up.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get them back, and arrange them and put them back together and that. So that's how the licorice all sorts came about.
Right.
So George Bassett never knew about licorice all sorts.
Yeah, that's what I said.
It was not created till 13 years after his death.
Yeah.
It says
Who created him? Because
Charles Thompson.
Charles Thompson. So it was.
The sales rep.
Yeah, the sales rep. So it wasn't his son then, because I always got led to believe that it was his son-in-law.
No, it's just
So that's
rep.
something new I've just learnt.
Yeah. Also, it says the company's most well-known product, obviously, is licorice all sorts. And that was made of licorice, sugar, and coconut, aniseed jelly, fruit flavourings, and gelatine.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of things. That's a bit of stuff. So George and Sarah Hodgson.
Is that his first wife or second?
Yeah, that's his first wife. They had 6 daughters.
Yeah.
So we had Mary Elizabeth, Anne Bassett, Sarah Ann, Emily, Eliza, and Rebecca.
So which ones were he saw up at Ashover? Can't remember their names now. Eh?
And Eliza.
I can't remember. Because there were a couple of generations in there, weren't there?
Oh, I think there was.
I think there were about 3 generations in that grave, weren't there?
I'm not sure if it was. I remember seeing one that said Eliza on.
Do you know who Eliza is, George? If you do, can you touch that machine again for us? What was the girl I just keep on mentioning? Ellie?
Eliza?
No, his niece.
Oh, Ethel.
Ethel. Do you still see Ethel, George? Does Ethel still come and visit you, even in death? Do you know that you passed away? Do you want to shout out, Simon? So, George, there were some sweets invented after your death called Bertie Bassett's. And do you know the...
Figure, weren't it? It was like a little figure made up with all the sweets.
So the person who that bloke who dropped the sweets on the floor, what he would call Bassett, Charlie Bassett,
No, Thompson.
Charlie Thompson. So why...
Bertie Bassett's a character.
Yeah, but it's all right. I'm what I call it. Get myself confused, Diane. So
when you married your second wife, Sarah Ann Haig, got a boy called John, and then you got a boy called George.
What? She had a boy?
Yeah, George and his second wife.
All right.
Had John and George.
So who took over from him after he died? Does it say who took over the company? Because I read that it was his son-in-law, one of his daughter's husbands, that took over. Oh. I'm sure I read it somewhere. There, flash your ball going off.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Now, like the other one that you had going off the REM pod, what we call, could you set that off? The one what you was playing with before. Can you hear something like walking?
Only faint though.
Right, I can see leaves falling, and I'm not sure if it's the leaves what are doing it, but I thought I could hear walking.
So, who's Samuel? George, who's Samuel? It says here, after you died, the Bassett became a public company, and Samuel's grandson, William Johnson, became a chairman and managing director. The popular company mascot, Bertie Bassett, a round-headed figure in the Liquor All Sorts advertisement, was created in 1920 and is still in use. So we need to find out who Samuel is.
Was that his Samuel Bassett?
I don't know who Samuel is yet. I'm going to find out. So it says here, after George's death, Bassett's became public company, and Samuel's grandson, William Johnson, became the chairman. So, who's Samuel?
We'll have a look. Was Samuel one of his daughters? Because he don't say Samuel Bassett, does it?
No, it just says Samuel. So who is Samuel?
From Bassett's also. or whatever you want to say.
In 1851, Bassett took on an apprentice called Samuel Meggitt Johnson, who later became Bassett's son-in-law.
Yeah, so I was what do you call it? Yeah, there you go. So I was right somewhere about it. Like a bit of tweaking here and there. So it was Samuel Johnson, his son-in-law.
Samuel Meggitt Johnson.
Meggitt.
Meggitt Johnson. So Samuel Johnson.
Hey, I wonder if they're midget gems, sweets.
Midget.
Oh, you've ever heard midget gems, sweets?
Yeah,
They're little wine gum things.
Yeah, it's a different spelling. Different spelling, but yeah, I know what you mean.
So it might be though.
So who was he married to then? Now then, let's go see.
So what do you call it? I knew his what do you call it? His son-in-law took over the running of Bassett's. So it was Samuel, whatever.
Johnson.
I forgot already.
Let's call him Johnson. We'll call him Johnson.
I don't know. So was he related to the other guy? I wonder if it was
He were an apprentice.
right, but I wonder if he could have been like in with the other family. If he was called Johnson, maybe it was a what do you call it, marriage, arranged marriage between both the families.
Yeah.
Well, in those days, they had arranged marriages, didn't they? I mean, you didn't just go get married. It was like in the old days, like it was how some religions have their thingy where the parents arrange the marriage for their child.
Yeah.
Back in them days, that's what they used to do. Yeah, well, not in England. Well, they do. In some religions, they do, but not in Christianity, sort of thing that I know of, anyway. But back in those days, people didn't just marry who they wanted to do, especially if you have nobility and sort of thing. Yeah. Your parents pick the person you were going to marry, and things like that.
So we found that eventually.
Oh God, I've got to watch out for slugs.
Yeah, and apparently they made lozenges because they use.
Yeah, we talk about it, didn't we, over there?
Yeah, because we went to Pontefract as well other week,
yeah, don't ask me, didn't know, but licorice was made from a plant.
We had to enlighten him.
Yeah, I got excited about it. Do you know I've lost those seeds as well, those licorice seeds? I want to grow
Everybody
them.
Close your ears. Even people
I can't close my ears down.
Whoever's going to watch this, close your ears. Lady up there nicked us some seeds.
She what?
She nicked us some seeds off at plant.
But she didn't nick them.
She did. She went like that.
We could have just took them anyway.
Could have done, but she went. It's manager looking. No. Yeah. Don't tell Anna.
Oh yeah, you're putting it on camera. Poor lady at
don't tell Anna.
Pontefract Castle's going to get into trouble now, Diane.
She won't.
Yeah, we're not telling which one it was.
We're not saying who it
Oh
was.
God, we filmed her, so they're going to find out.
Yeah, we filmed her doing it. Yeah.
I didn't know.
No,
We haven't stuck it on YouTube yet.
She did sell.
I'm about 20 videos behind Simon. There's that many videos that need to go on.
And the jelly babies who were called peace babies and made different colours to unite the world. FYI.
So George, are you still here? Do you know who Samuel is? Samuel Johnson was your son-in-law. He took over the running of Bassett's. I'm hearing noises, and it's coming from up there. That person's not still living in woods across here, are they?
Not that I know of, no. Last time I went over, looked,
Yeah, it was smashed up last time I had a look as well.
I think they've blocked it off now as well.
Up there.
Yeah. They still get over though.
Was it only if that was another part of the graveyard?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh, something's making a noise. I heard a machine.
Yeah.
It's not your sensor thing down on the floor, is it?
No, and the correct knows that. It's right loud when it goes off.
It would like making a noise so when Johnny hearing aids go off
Oh,
and it makes that
yeah.
buzzing noise, it sounded like that. It sounded like the coffin box.
Oh,
Where is that?
I don't know. Have you put it out?
I thought I brought it with me, but yeah. Where shall I put it?
Huh? See if anybody wants it.
I want to put it. I'm going to face it away from us and put it in between those balls over there, and see if. Right. Now, did I set that off?
Yeah,
Where is that
light.
facing?
What's it like?
Well, I ain't got a light on my finger.
If you set the light off, that motion, when the light on the...
Well, the light's down there.
Yeah, but that's the motion sense light, and if that goes off, the room
All
light
right,
goes off,
okay.
so it makes the light dim.
Yeah, that's it. Let me just do that again then. Let me just step up here, like I just did. Yeah, so it's just gone off again. That was me.
Interesting stuff.
Now, I just heard leaves falling. Leaves are falling quite a bit.
When George lived with his second wife, he had some servants living with him and also a gardener, plus the gardener's wife,
Where?
in Ecclesall, Beerlow, Yorkshire.
Ecclesall Beerlow.
B-I-E-R-L-O-W. Ecclesall, Beerlow.
That's where we went to.
That woods.
That woods. That's Ecclesall down there. So
So he lived there with his second wife and his daughters, plus his sons.
so where did his first
four
wife live then? Over in Ashover?
Let me have a look. Where did you live?
Oh, it's a plane.
Married her in York. So
Did
it
he?
doesn't say.
Where at? Westminster? At the Minster? Come on, George. Are we? This information we're saying about you, is it true?
Sheffield.
Sheffield.
He lived in Sheffield with his first wife and his daughters.
So, what happened? Because he
got
had
married
two
again.
daughters lived in Ashover. That lady said that two of his daughters lived in Ashover. So did they move back over to Ashover?
Probably.
It's kind of a bit confusing, isn't it? Did your daughters move back over to Ashover? Is that with his first wife? Did you say lived in Sheffield?
Lived in Sheffield.
So his second wife, where did she live with him? Maybe he went back over to...
They might have had a house there in 1 year. They might have had multiple houses.
Probably.
You never know, do you? Just say it's uncertain whereabouts he was living when he died.
Right.
It says Ecclesall, but it just said uncertain, so it's not set in stone.
See. Looks like he might have gone, Diane. If
I
you
hope not. George, come back because can you tell us anything about when you had the US president over to your house? A house guest. That's quite an achievement, isn't it?
Yeah, what was his name again?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, did you have President Grant come and visit you at your home?
1876.
Did he come and stop at your home? President Grant. I wonder what president was he? What position was he?
1876, so you're coming up more up to date.
Probably 30th or something. 30th president. Find out what president he was. I've heard people mention him. Did he have something to do with... No, I don't think he did he? I was thinking about the tea taxes.
So George Washington at first, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry Harrison, John Taylor, James K. Polk, Zachary Taylor, Milland Fillmore, Franklin Pierce.
Oh.
We're getting nearer to, James Buchanan, Abraham Lincoln, Andrew Johnson, Ulysses S. Grant.
So it was 2 after Lincoln. So it was Lincoln.
So it was number 18.
So it was Lincoln and then who?
This one here, that one, him.
So is that
Ulysses Grant.
So that's President Grant.
He's number 18.
And what president? What year was he president?
1822.
1822.
1822. Or is that when he was born? Won't be when he was born. 1868 to 1872.
What was he? Was he a Democrat or Republic? Ah, he's a good man then if he's a Republican. I love Republicans. Come on, Donald Trump. 2 more weeks to go, mate, and you'll be back in the White House in January. I'm a Republican, Simon. I love Donald Trump. The two that are running country now, blooming Biden. He's what they call it. He's senile, and that Kamala Harris, blooming hell, she's just as loopy as him. Sorry if there's any Democrats out there, but I'm a Republican through and through. If I was an American. Gosh, we're going to lose all these people off his Facebook group now.
We'll 10.
Yeah, I'm a Republican. And don't worry, we've got an idiot what's in power now over here.
Oh, yeah. Even worse than one.
Yeah, he's thick as 2 short blinds, this one.
We're getting on but idiots here, aren't we?
Yeah.
You vote one out and get another one in. Sounds about right for our country.
Yeah.
Quite a few things I'd like to say, but not on camera.
Yeah, I've been tempted to...
You're just saying it.
yeah, but I say it out, or what do you call it, but saying it out on blooming to get, what do you call it, and arrested and put in prison just for having freedom of speech. You know what I mean? There's so much I want to say. There's so much I want to blooming put out on there on Facebook, but I'm like, should I, shouldn't I, and I don't do it. And I think, do you know what?
Even though there are people out there that do it anyway.
Yeah.
That's their place.
But it'd be just my luck that it'd come for me.
Yeah.
If there is anybody with us, like we hope there is, George or anybody, I've put some little lights up there.
Maybe President Grant's here.
Yeah.
Maybe that could have been him.
Could
Or
have been. Put some lights up there. Can you see them? The see-through little tiny square things. If you touch them on the top, they will light up.
And if President Grant's here with us, could you light them up? Maybe
It's so
you're
easy.
visiting George.
Let me show you how to do it.
Oh, you're going to
So
set him off, Diane.
I'm just going to go on to this. These little lights here, all you have to do, very gently in the middle, do that. Can you see that, Martin?
Yeah.
All you've got to do, very, very touch.
Yeah,
Why do I have to touch
you
them?
got to touch it.
They're very sensitive, so you've got all have to touch them and you light them up. Could you do that? Do you think you could have a go at doing that?